know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Instagram better not start fucking up like they did Nene and Kim. Don't fuck with the greats, bitch.
What happened? Did you look at their live?
Yeah, they were just talking just regular about how they met and who they bring back to the show and shit like that.
So is Kim talking about coming back?
Nene asked Kim the same question that got me in trouble, I guess, with Eva. Who would you bring to the show? And then Kim said, me, you, Sheree, Phaedra. She said the originals. And I agree. The original lineup would be the best one. Because that's when the show...
Did they have Cynthia in there?
Mm-hmm. So Kim was saying basically like, they basically was saying the season 3 lineup was... Okay. Kim's like, that's when it was fun. When it was her, Sheree, Phaedra, her. Yeah. That's when it was like a fun time.
Mm-hmm. I can see that.
Yeah.
So, tonight's Real Housewives of Atlanta.
I thought you wanted to address something else. Do you want me to do it?
I don't remember what it is.
Well, I do. So, one of our faves is on a talk show, and she's creating... I
don't know who you're talking about.
I was just saying, I don't give a fuck.
No. Don't say the name first.
Oh, okay. So,
go ahead.
Long story short, I have a lot of good girlfriends. I have like 9 girlfriends that does like makeup and hair. And
I'm like, who is he talking about? I thought we were gonna. If you want to do it now, that's fine.
A lot of people know that I have a lot of good girlfriends that does like makeup and hair. So, you know, they get the chair talk, and sometimes they spill to me, sometimes they don't. But there's a certain talk show. It'll come out later. It's a certain talk show host that's getting on the producer's nerves. Mm-hmm. And as we already anticipated, even though we're rooting for her, she's getting on their nerves slightly. We just want to give y'all a heads up. It came from here first. I'm not going to be the first to spill it because, you know, I don't leak shit, bitch. Just know that it's a certain talk show host that's creating a little bit of tension. Unnecessary tension.
Long story short, it's just like... So I had to ask...
You said
what?
I don't know. I don't know, girl.
You have to like... Again, I feel like this person... I was talking to my cousin earlier, and I was saying I feel like this person feels like they should be further along, even though I think that they have a great career. I think that they have a lot of.
She doesn't.
I'm sorry, what?
She does not have a great career. The problem is, looks.
No, I'm saying like people. She's well known. Just such a bitch. She's
not deceiving. I'm just saying.
What I'm saying is she's well known, and I feel like the reason why she gets this bad rep is because she feels like she should be further along.
That's your
and he's so fucking shady, dog. And
this bitch, you see they answered it like Jeopardy. Who is Amanda? No, I don't know, honey.
Ashanti's sister got her ass beat. Yeah.
Oh, that's bad. Her sister was so...
It was crazy.
She knocked her fucking teeth out, bitch.
That's really unfortunate.
You know what? Ladies, I'm going to just give y'all a tip of advice in these domestic violence relationships. If you do not know how to get out of it, when y'all go to bed, don't do... If he beat you up on the 16th of March, you need to do it randomly in June. You need to heat up an iron when he sleep and run that motherfucker across his face. And that scar will be there for the rest of his life. And he will remember not to ever touch nobody else again.
No, he's still going to touch other people. He just probably ain't going to touch you.
Y'all couples ready for the tea. All we're saying is this person, like Kay said, this person, for some reason she feels has a great career and they don't.
You're such a shady ass bitch. Why are you like this?
Just listen, and they don't. And this person also has this thing where she just can't be satisfied with anything, because, like you always said, they feel like they just deserve better or they should have already been there. But sometimes you have to step back and say, it's me. Let me fix me. But until you fix you, there's nothing that's going to change. You're going to get the same results from every platform, from every job, from every person.
Right.
Same story about you. She's like another Claudia. Claudia gets her jobs, and then sometimes her personality is not likable. They just don't like Claudia sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It's just sometimes if you're not people don't think you have to be. Look, okay, you get on my nerve, bitch. Stop. No, sometimes people are not likable. And if you're not likable, people think you don't have to be likable in the industry, and you do. People say, I can just come and do my job. Those people come off as negative Bettys. And
you know what, Kay? You're not really likable.
You're not going to let that. You're going to let that go.
I am never going to let that go because, bitch.
I'm serious. People don't, I tell them that at the job all the time. Like the employees, the ones that are just strictly on their job. Like, I just came here to work. I didn't come to make friends. You don't have to make friends, but you have to be friendly. And if you're not friendly, the day you need help, nobody gonna want to. Nobody gonna want to.
Somebody called you daddy in the comments.
Daddy? Who is that?
Put your tongue in your mouth.
He said, that's a guy too. I should have said. But anyway, why do you think her career is great?
I think that she's had a great run. She gets into her own way, is what I'm saying.
What was her great?
She thinks that she should be. She's been from
I almost caught you, bitch.
She feels like she should be further along. The girl, I think that she's talented. I like her.
Definitely talented.
I like her.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna say like you tell me what Cardi. You don't like her, bitch. You don't like her.
You're gonna say what?
I'm gonna tell you like you told me with Cardi. You don't like her. Sorry. You keep saying that you don't like her.
No, you said you love Cardi, and I said no, the fuck you don't.
I'm telling you, say with Amanda, you don't like her. You don't.
I do. I like the girl. This is it. And you just said her name, bitch.
Yeah, so she's getting on my nerves.
So this is it. I feel like she feels she should be further along in her career. She feels like she should have a lot more say-so with certain things, but you can't come on a platform that you don't own, that you didn't make, and that's not really based on you. It just start demanding shit. You can't do that. So...
But that's where a lot of bitches fuck up. They get comfortable.
Correct.
And when the comfortability is what gets people fired and what gets you a bad rep.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, and sadly, I just saw, and I love Maddie, but I saw Maddie just posted where one of the girls on Drag Race mimic her, like on a skit. And she's like, I'm a humble bitch, but no, I'm LGBTQ royalty. I'm like, Maddie, that's not humble then, sweetie. Like, come on. Like, Maddie. Me too. Aquafina's my favorite. Miss Purina. Okay, sometimes I'm trying to teach her, y'all, to stay away from bitches like that when she make it, because she's so close to being there, and I would hate to see her around a bunch of those.
But the thing is, how I am is not how she is. You know what I'm saying? Like, the way I run my brand is one way.
Yeah, but we get
and the way that I am is so totally different. I'm not going to come on here demanding, especially if I don't own them. That's like me coming on. That's like me coming on The View and being like, okay, we're supposed to have a photo shoot. I don't want to fucking wear this. Bitch, you better put that motherfucker on. You better put it on right goddamn now. Period. I know where I stand. And I'm not difficult to work with.
No, you're
not.
Am
I, bitch?
You're not. I said
I'm not. We coordinate very well.
Hey,
I always ask.
This is all I drink. Endorsement. This is all I drink. Endorsement.
What's going on, Nikki and Zoo? What?
Cardi's a bad mother. Oh, no, I'm not going to say
and give culture to Sweaty.
No.
Sweaty? Cardi's a bad mom? Come on, man.
No, we don't know that. No.
No, I don't think that. I don't. Listen, I'm not gonna. And this is another thing. This whole like Nikki might be pregnant, Nikki might not. Like, if she is, can we stay out of her uterus, please? Like, why are we concerned about if she's pregnant or not? If she is, we probably would never know. We won't probably see Nikki for 2 or 3 years. Like, there's other things that we have to worry about, or that we can be concerned about, or that we can gossip about other than her uterus.
Yeah.
I mean, and there's people that we know are pregnant, and that we're not going to be like, oh yeah, she's pregnant because we know it. That we don't. As a woman, a lot of women don't make it to their first trimester. You don't want that tea out. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to be the one to break it. So then they have to come back and be like, oh, no, I lost my baby. Now you look like a fucking asshole.
She was pulling up on people in the middle of the night while her kid is at home. Yeah, in her Tatiana remix, she said, I was home with my kid, Mamiana.
This is a lie.
We aren't banging her, so why do we care? Right. I'm like, I ain't fucking Nikki. Like, you know.
I mean, of course, we would like to. But her skin looks so fucking soft, y'all.
You heard what I said. You was upset, remember? So I'm not repeating it anymore.
What are you talking about?
I'll remind you afterward, bitch.
No, talk to me. What's going on, girl?
No, I sent you a picture of, I think Nikki's skin is gorgeous, especially, I like that picture with that red hair when she was on that balcony. I thought she was cute. But that one picture of the awards with those cellulites, I was like, girl, you need to go get some info.
Everybody has cellulite, though.
No, hers is...
you talking about women's bodies, bitch?
Yeah.
As a gay man, you do not need to be commenting on women.
As a straight woman, y'all bitches stop using our lingo, ho. How about that?
I don't mind not using y'all lingo. I don't mind.
I told these other girls before, I said, when y'all stop, we'll stop. Until then, we're all going to continue.
No, that's not how things work, bitch. Fucking bitch.
How things work, bitch. Oh, so listen. On Housewives. Let's start from the beginning. I think that Cynthia and Nene need to get back to where they need to be. I miss that.
I love it so much.
I miss it so much.
Too fucking cute. How when they match and wasn't even trying to match. Real cute. And then the whole Cynthia playing Nene, I really enjoyed that.
I think that's what she would have done at the thing. That's it.
Correct. But if Nene I think that Nene had gotten up too prematurely. She should have stayed and watched them.
Oh, pause. Would you date Bobby Lights? I would not date that twink. Sorry. Now go ahead. I would definitely not date that twink. I think he's too messy. I think
he's very messy.
I think he's unnecessary.
He's very unnecessary.
I think that he's demolished. I think that he's
demolished.
I don't like the way he moves off his brand. I don't like his teeth. They're just quite enlarged in his mouth. I don't like his thirst for attention. I don't like any of it.
The thirst for attention is disgusting.
I don't like it, but I do think he's a cute guy. I think Bobby's very cute, but the way he carries himself is not for me or my husband Lil Nas, who he keeps thinking that he could get, but for me he cannot. So I'm just.
Wait, I don't believe that Lil Nas Gay is really Lil Nas Gay. Lil Nas X is really gay. I don't think so.
Yes,
I think that he's playing the part.
No, what? Did you see his last cover? He did a magazine. Ooh, it was real gay. I was like, ooh. It
looked very forced though. Like very forced. It didn't even look natural. So it's just like.
I do not like people that are thirst for attention. And for you to have to wear your ass out at an award show and still get no type of clout, for you to be that close to Lil Nas and him still not even speak to you, for you to sit at that reunion looking like Janet Jackson in 1983, for you to sit up there and try to play it all classy at the reunion, because sometimes our gays are not like this. You are the gay we're talking about. You're it. What did Erica Mena say? You are the bottom. You are the bottom. Yeah.
Well,
I do not. Let me tell you, when I make it, y'all, you would never see me associate with people like that. If they ask me about them, I'm not even going to remember. I'm going to say I have no idea who that is. I'm going to remember people like Frank Ocean, People like
just like I have an issue. I mean, I know that when I get to where I'm gonna go, because I'm gonna be there, they're gonna bring up like my old, YouTubes and my old clips with me and Danny when I talk about white people. The gays, like the whites are gonna come for me, the gays will come for you.
The gays can't come for me because you know why?
They're going to come.
I'm that girl. You can't come for me.
And I get that. I'm that girl too. But they're gonna come. So you're gonna have to.
No. Here's the thing. They're going to come to a party that they're not invited, and then they're going to get turned around because baby girl will never be acknowledging you. So they're going to try to get into a party.
So baby girl, it takes me.
They're going to come. They're going to try to get in the VIP section, but you can't come to the VIP section. You need to stand up on the floor and get away.
You are something else. But
I do really like Sam Smith. I do.
He's cool. I think that Nene and Cynthia for sure need to get back to where they were.
I miss that. I do.
I really enjoyed that whole interaction. I'm happy that Nene and Portia are talking again. Portia came by for a little drive-by.
That was funny. No mic up or nothing. That was funny.
You said what?
She ain't had no mic on or nothing. She probably saw
or nothing. She just came by to say like, hey. Yes, giving the baby trade tease.
Oh.
I don't know.
I like the baby.
You know what you look like?
What?
I like you and I want you.
I do.
I like you and I want you. So you can give it to me or I'm going to take it.
I actually want the baby's bodyguard more than anything because Kane is so fun.
He's so fun. He real fun and real big.
Mm-hmm.
Should Miss Lawrence and Derek J come back?
I mean, yep. You bring back the originals, bring them back, of course.
What's the other one with the nose?
Dwight,
Messy South.
Dwight was funny.
He started off with Nene first, right? And then Phaedra. He came back with Phaedra.
Mm-hmm. When Nene was in his face, $10,000. Just...
I don't know why. Never mind. So, but what else? The whole women in pregnancy, we talked about that. A lot of women deal with the whole, not being able to carry their baby or not able to get pregnant or stuff like that.
That was a good little event.
Yeah, it was really cute. They look all of them look beautiful, including the devil Phaedra, the devil Kenya herself. And then what else happened? Oh, so the Candy and Todd. Candy, you in trouble, girl. You are in trouble.
Candy has to prioritize better.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she's so used. Candy's never been married before. So I don't think she still knows, like, the entire sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's so used to just it being her friends and her and her money that she got married, and that's still a priority. Because even in that argument with her and Todd at that building, although I think you're more successful than me, I remember watching it back then. I was like, see, she's like, she still don't get it. She still don't get it. And Nene always said the reason, because somebody asked her a while ago, like, what does Greg do? Does he not work now and stuff? And Nene said, y'all got to keep in mind, I didn't work for 13 years.
And he took care of me. He financed me to be on the show. Okay?
Like, let's be very clear. She didn't work for 13 years when she met Greg. She was a stay-at-home mom. And, I wouldn't mind flipping roles if my man took care of me that long. If he needs to sit down and take care of home while I'm on the road, so be it. Like, that's...
Right.
I didn't do shit for 13 years. Like, it's not a problem for him not to do nothing now or support me. And Greg was big in real estate in Atlanta. So, he probably still got his own little money,
Yeah, Greg got an old little coin. He's not playing. But my thing is with Candy, it bothers me because I really feel like he literally told you, I have an issue with you picking your friends, your career over your family. The next step, I guarantee you, is either leaving or cheating.
Correct. And she's not going to know how to take it because you got to understand your
But my thing is, for you not to know that when you're married, it's a priority that you make your family a priority. Like you wanted to be married. Kenny wanted to be married so bad.
She did.
So why are you not prioritizing correctly? It doesn't make any sense. And then you want to continue to, girl, you want to show us your nutsack? Mm-hmm. You're a little whore. What was that? What the fuck?
My monitor fell. My computer monitor.
Oh, so yeah. What was I saying? No, and then you wanted more children. Like Todd was like, okay about the second baby, but you for sure wanted the second baby. So it's kind of like, but you're still not prioritizing. It doesn't make any sense.
The thing is, like I said, remember, all she knows is her money and family.
Mm-hmm. Are willing to move their husbands into their houses are having issues. But didn't Candy and Todd buy that house together?
Candy, no, remember, she paid it off and he pays all the bills in it.
Really? Her doctor told her she did.
Because she paid it off cash, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Season 5.
Well, whose name is on the deed? They're both of their names on the deed.
Because remember, she had her old house that Mama said was so old she had to take her heels off in order to get inside.
Well,
her mama in that house, and the mama didn't want it. And then she bought her mama a house, so I think Candy still has that as a property.
Yeah, her old house, right? Yeah,
but it's just like she doesn't know how to prioritize, and that's a bad trait.
I want to see more of Candy and Todd, but I'm kind of scared for them.
I'm not scared, being that I'm glad she resorted to counseling prior to it.
But it's more like of course he needs it too, because he got some things that he needs to work on. He's trying to be this man for everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And she's saying, I don't need you to do that. But he's like, no, I need to be that person.
Oh, that was my favorite line.
What?
On her spin-off, her wedding spin-off, where her aunt said, I think it was a scheme that Todd set up for him to come to you with the bullshit. That's an old school auntie. I love her.
That's you, girl. I think it was a scheme.
I remember that her mama was so mad that she gave her the old house and then buy her new one, so Candy ended up buying her a new one. The most tackiest thing to me
is Candy letting her motherfucking mama run her fucking marriage.
No, it was.
And have the fucking input on what the fuck her man needs to do. When she got a whole nigga living in her house.
On season 6 reunion, when Candy and Mama Joyce had an argument about Mama Joyce putting that credit card in her name. And remember, Mama Joyce was like, you gave me $700 a month. She said, because you spent the rest on the Home Shopping Network and gambling. You remember, she said, you put a credit card in my name. And Mama Joyce said, that was one time. That was tacky. That's not something we needed to see. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was a bit tacky. But, I think she wants so bad to try to balance it all, but she don't have it.
But she can, though. Like that. You wasn't getting paid for that brunch at Rock Nation. And I get that you wanted to network and they're saying that it's the big opportunity. But there's going to be others. There's going to be others. And at this point, you should have prioritized between your children and your husband and then you being on the show. That's the only thing that you should be doing. You got your family and then you're on that show. That's it. Anything else in between doesn't need to happen. But that's married folks' business.
What I told you, my husband, my kids gonna come before all that.
For sure.
So you can say what you want. I don't care. I could be at the peak of my career. If my kids and my husband are being neglected, then it's time to leave. I'm not
gonna leave. And see, I'm really good at multitasking, but everything is gonna get done. Like just watch me work. It'll be fine.
Oh, thank you.
I'm not gonna
Damn, he remember everything. I do. I got a brain on me.
He does. Thick, sick. What would you say? Season 6, episode 211, bitch.
You're not gonna twist me, bitch. I remember, and I said,
I can't.
Well, the reason I'm good at multitasking, but there's a lot of families in entertainment, like Nicole Ari, Boris. If there was a TI podcast, a lot of people don't know how to take that break for their family because they think like, just imagine if your husband say you're not home enough.
Yeah.
Just cut off one gig and you keep the other gigs. Mm-hmm. And then he started doing stuff. I just told you you're not home enough. So this is something you want your career first. You know what I'm saying? So those are sacrifices you have to make. If my husband and my kids say, Daddy, I want you home through the week. Maybe the first time I'll just try to be home more to see how it works out. But if they're still complaining or if I see the change, then I will have to take a step back. Because I'm not going to, it's going to be when they're 18, 19. I'm thinking I was a bomb-ass parent working for that. And your reality is when your kids grow up and they're going to tell you exactly how it was. And you have to sit there and live with that. Monique, you saw Monique on the David Banner podcast, said she's living every day by not being a mother first to her son. Yeah. And she said she still apologized. And I didn't know. If you look at the whole interview, they did not get along for a long time.
Her and who? Oh, her and her kid, right?
Her oldest son, yeah. Why you think she's being a good mom? You wasn't. And you got to accept that. You can't sit up here and detest a child's experience. They're going to tell you exactly who you were as a parent. And you can say what they want about Kim Zolciak, them kids is always with her. They would never... Huh?
I said that's fast.
But yeah, I hope Candace needs to take a break from Housewives, and I think she'll and get back to normal schedule. You know what I'm saying? I think
I agree.
She done been on it so long. Take a little break.
And I feel like she's scared to do that though. I thought she could take off one season. She could.
She was after Escape. She was kind of irrelevant for about a decade. And then she popped, and then she got back relevant. But it's okay to take a break. You can come back anytime. You still make money.
I feel like she feels that she leaves the Housewives, they're not going to ask her back.
They will ask Candy back. She was there.
No, they won't. Nobody's going to miss her. No, they won't. They won't.
Do y'all think Todd staying around the millions? They staying around for the millions they signed? No, they got a prenup. So the only thing they're going to get is the shit that they got now together. So
does she still do Ken and Cody nights?
She tried to bring it to Bravo. Remember, it only had like a few episodes and went off.
But she got something like the Vanderpump Rules coming up. I don't think it's gonna last long though, because Vanderpump, all of them are really friends, and it's a different type of dynamic. I could see 1, maybe 2 seasons, but I don't know, because the Vanderpump. It's really different. It's completely different. So the production is scared to fire Candy, but do you think that they're scared to fire Candy?
Not scared to fire her. She's been on it so long. Maybe she brings her crowd to it, but they can do without Candy for a season or two.
They can do forever without Candy. What? Our crowd? What?
Adrienne Maloof. I'm gonna just give you some examples. Adrienne Maloof from Beverly Hills Housewives. Mm-hmm.
She was on it for like 1 season, right?
No, she was on it 4 seasons.
Oh, really?
Adrienne Maloof and Teresa from New Jersey.
Yeah.
And what's her name? The one that just got divorced.
I just got divorced.
Not too long. Camille Grammer. All of them said that show, if you don't take a break when needed, it will break up your marriage because you're doing 12-hour film days, and it doesn't seem like it. It seems like you're just going to have a casual conversation and going home, but it's not. You're doing several scenes in one day, and half of them don't even make the floor, but you're away from home, and it's I know when to take a break. Some people don't know when to take breaks. I know I'm a grandma. Okay, I'm tired.
She is a grandma, y'all.
I would know when to take a break. If I don't feel like doing a scene that day, I'm not. Cut me to recurring, whatever you want. I'm not doing this many scenes in one day. Sorry.
And that's another thing. Like, people's priorities are different, and Kenny's trying to have it all, and it's just not working. You know what I'm saying? Like you and me. Like, I'm not really focused on like children and a husband. You know what I'm saying? I would like a partner, but when it comes to like kids, I don't know about that. We'll see. But you want 5 kids?
I want 5 boys.
He wants 5 boys and a husband, and then he wants, he already has his other businesses going and ventures and things like that. And so if he gets on reality TV, it's gonna be a stretch.
If I
should try to run everything, and
it's not. I'm gonna have to do like a Tony Braxton or Shawnee O'Neal. You're gonna see me when
and barely be there.
Yeah, you're gonna see me when you see. I'm not putting.
That's what I mean. It's gonna be a stretch.
Oh, Ramona. That's what I'm thinking about. Ramona from New York. Remember her husband Mario?
Oh wait, she hasn't missed a season, has she?
No, that she's gonna be on all 12 seasons. And Mario blamed the show. As he said, it was a point where they could have fixed it, but you got the show, you got the press, everybody's fought. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot, and they didn't do like Bethany. Bethany know when to take her break, she'll leave.
Period. She's not on this season.
Bethany be like, bye. But Bethany left right before they started filming. Like she just decided, she was like, you know what? No. And Bethany, that bitch sold Skinny Girl cocktail for $100 million. A part of it, like.
And she's still getting money.
Yeah, she still got a nasty percent, like 20-some% of this. Like Bethany has nothing to worry about.
Nothing.
So that's why I said I'm not going to allow it to break me. Some people don't know when because you can't. Your career's not going to always be popping forever. So why would you not? Why would you not put your family first? You know, it's stupid.
Correct. I just have to make sure because I'm 31 that I don't end up like Vivica. You know what I'm saying? I got my stuff and I'm there and I'm relevant and I'm Amy. But I don't have a husband and I don't have children. Like, I don't want to end up like that. She did say that's
the one regret not having children. She said that's her one regret.
I mean, but I would always, at a certain, like, I told myself at 36, if I hadn't had a baby, I'm going to go ahead and start freezing my eggs. And then, you know what I'm saying? I'll probably have somebody else carry it. And I'm going to get, for like the next 4 years, I think I'm going to get me a dog.
Because dogs give you patience.
Yeah, I'm going to get me a dog because that's what I need.
Sometimes you're going to need that because at some point you're going to be 50 and 60 and
exactly.
And at some point you're not going to be the hot commodity that you were. But people don't think that. Nene said it before. A lot of people, when you're in that mode of being that girl, like you're just everywhere and stuff, you don't think when people are trying to humble you, you feel like they're slowing you down. But sometimes they will try to warn you about what was happening. And she said she learned the hard way.
Yeah.
Because along the way of her rising, she said she was more harder on her son from the embarrassment, but he was just being a kid, But she forced her to be harder on Bryson. Every time she's rising, bam, he in the news, being arrested. Bam. Like she said, that's what made her start being more hard on him. And she said that's not fair to him because he was being a kid. And, she said when she's off, because she said she was in Hollywood literally when she got casted for Glee. As soon as she got cast for Glee, she was on all the talk shows, and she said, as soon as she got to Wendy Williams and the Today Show, she said her publicist said Bryson got arrested last night, and they want to ask you about it. And she said, I told them they're not asking me about it. She said, I don't want to talk about it. And she's like, she stopped those two, but then the headlines had already hit, and she's like, now I got to address it. And she said it made her be even. That's what I'm saying. Certain things would just make you be like, bitch. As I said, my kids mess up. I don't care. Like, listen, they're kids. But I don't want to be that big and y'all doing stupid shit. Why?
Because that's what kids do. Kids do stupid shit. It's unfortunate that they're going to put the limelight on you because you're their parent.
It said, do you like the new girl? I actually like Leah. You didn't watch New York? They premiered the other
I did. Yeah.
I actually like Leah. She's outspoken. Like she said,
who was she? Wait, Leah, was she arguing with, what's that girl name?
She wasn't arguing. That was Tinsley and Dorinda was arguing.
Tinsley and Dorinda. What the fuck is Dorinda's problem?
Dorinda's my bitch. Dorinda do not be playing. Dorinda.
But why doesn't she like Tinsley? What happened?
So last season, basically all of them got on Tinsley at last season's reunion because Tinsley actually stays in Palm Beach, Florida. But she stays in that rich hotel in New York. So they don't think that she's a real housewife. And they said they don't really know her like that. And Tinsley's like, y'all do know me. Dorinda was like, we actually don't know you like that. And then she was like, I stay in the hotel. Dorinda said, you don't? I sent flowers and they came back. She said, I moved to a different hotel. Like, Dorinda and her just did not. So you tried to check.
Gotcha.
You tried to check.
They want to fucking move. This is the thing. And this is the same thing with the Real Housewives of Atlanta and Eva. Y'all, when it comes to people and where they live, Like, y'all gotta chill on that shit. You don't know what the fuck they're going through off camera.
Yeah.
So for you to be so fucking judgy,
but
because there's a lot of things I can say about motherfuckers who is married now, when the deer who used to sleep on somebody's couch and with 16 roommate. You understand?
But
She blocked me.
You're on a show, and things are coming out. People have questions. Production is going to it's fine if y'all have questions, but don't fucking judge me because I don't say where the fuck I told you, bitch. Yeah. Mind your business. You don't know what the fuck is going on with my finances. You don't need to know. Bitch, now I'm getting mad. Leah, that girl Leah is gonna be a firecracker. Like, yeah, she's a firecracker. I see. She has a daughter, right? Named Cure. Cure, yeah. I like that name. She said since you wanted to put our relationship on lock, my pussy's on lock. I said, come on, bitch. Better say it. And she's a very outspoken girl, so I think she's gonna fit in just fine. But her and Dorinda gonna go at it real bad. I can't wait. Dorinda be tripping now. And when she get drunk, she gets real aggressive. What she say about the Tinsley talking about the difference is I bought mine. Yeah. So they were saying like Tinsley. So it's in New York. Everybody knows everybody, and they know when you rent clothes from their friends at the boutiques and stuff. So you can't say like you didn't rent clothes and stuff because they know. You know what I'm saying? So New York girls are like in a clique. They know everybody in there. Dorinda, her husband was like her first husband was like one of the richest guys in New York. So she has all the, so you can't sit up and say that she don't know because she do. But my question is, what's wrong with backbone still? What's wrong with backbone still? No, nothing. She just but see, it's okay when we're friends. That's why I'm saying them girls are hypocritical. It's okay when we're friends to do rent the runway or rent clothes, you know, yeah. But when we're not friends, oh, you a bum, bitch. You renting clothes. Like now, you know what I'm saying? Now it's so bad. Like, come on. What do we think about Floyd Mayweather's daughter? We're going to cover that. You want to cover that tomorrow? Yeah, we can cover that slightly tomorrow. Because we're going to be on Station Head tomorrow. And we can do it earlier tomorrow. Yeah. I can be like 4. Okay. And yeah, we're gonna do it earlier tomorrow. Hey, look, you know it's only like 2 more episodes of Housewives Atlanta, right? I thought that this was gonna be the last one, but this okay. So they need to go ahead and get this whole. So it's supposed to be a virtual Housewives reunion. Nene says she hasn't heard that rumor. She said she is. So only Candy did. How Candy though? That's what Candy said. Candy said that's what she heard. She just got the call. I mean, that would be stupid if y'all screaming across a webcam. It's very dumb. But they have no, I mean, we have to make sure that Andy test is negative for Corona. But I don't know how they're going to do it with all of this. No, they can't do it in Georgia or nowhere because you have to be less than 10 people, and the production is more than 10 people itself. So that means it's going to be a webcam. That's it. It's going to be either pushed back or, like you said, it's going to be a webcam. What? What the hell is 4KTS, my friend Corey? But yeah, because the production itself is like 15 people. So that's what I thought too. So they're not going to be able to. Because we have what? It's going to be not even the end of the month by the time we get done. And they like last week, we didn't have a new episode. So we only have 2 more, which is only 2 weeks. That's not even going to be, you know. If they do a webcam, it'll be funny, but you know, it'll just be not the same. I will watch it though. I mean, for sure. Like all you put Nene like my whatever can ya, oh flat booty. I can Bubble booty. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna be on Station Head tomorrow, you guys. I'll go like live for like 15 minutes, so you guys could get the link and everything. Yeah, we'll see you then. All right, y'all. Can't call me. I gotta tell you something, bitch. All right, bye.